All right, welcome back. So this is part 2. We're in class and we're working on Skill Builder Week. Okay, we've got to build our skills which help us understand the real world when it comes to math. And in part 1 of this video, we studied perfect squares. We studied the idea of vocabulary of a radical sign. And we began to build factor trees so that we can simplify radicals. Okay, here's our last 2 for today. And we're on that cheat sheet. Remember, we did these 2, now we're going to do these 2, and then we'll write some rules, and we'll come back on Thursday, and we'll do the multiply and divide. All right? So here we go. 44. What are things that multiply to 44? Yeah, absolutely. 4 times 11. So remember, in math, it's legal to rearrange multiplication. So 5 times the square root of 4 times the square root of 11. Okay? Looking at our perfect squares. 4. Yeah, square root of 4. Ding, 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 ding. So the square root of 4 is 2. So we can rewrite this as 5 times 2. Square root of 11 is not perfect, so we don't do anything with it. We leave it. Final answer, 10 radical 11. Okay? All right. Pause the video. You try the last one. Okay, welcome back. Now, some of you immediately just went, yeah, that's an easy one because the square root of 36 is 6. Okay? But let's say you didn't see that. All right? So let's just write it out. 36. 2 times 18. 2 times 9. Bingo. Okay? We have a pair of 2's and we got a 9. So let's just do it the old-fashioned hard way. Negative 2 times the square root of 4 times the square root of 9. Okay? Well, square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 9 is 3. So we get negative 2 times 2 times 3. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Lots of different ways to do this problem. Some of you might have recognized right off the bat. The square root of 36 is 6. Negative 2 times 6, negative 12. Okay? So, the idea is to massage it, find the simplest version. We're not always all going to get the same answer, but as long as we think like this, that'll be helpful. All right. So today, Monday, Tuesday, we discussed perfect squares, we discussed factor trees, we discussed these 4 problems. When we come back on Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to do multiply radicals and dividing radicals. Now, before we end this video, I want everybody every week to do a session of Mathia. So let's refresh our memory on, oh, what's this? A comic! Metro Mathematics Club open. Whew. Any golfers in the crowd? No golfers? Come on. Yes, what do we yell when we hit an errant shot in golf? The square root of 16. All right. Mathia reminder. Special right triangles. When you log into Mathia, it is going to show you a bunch of 45/45/90s and 30/60/90s, and we want to be able to go back and forth without doing math. So remember the cheat sheets, remember those posters on the wall, remember what Mr. Miller is showing you with those triangles, right? If we know the legs, we multiply to go to the hypotenuse. If we know the hypotenuse, we divide to go to the leg. In a 30/60/90 triangle, if we know the short leg, the long leg is double, the the hypotenuse is double, and the long leg is multiplied by radical 3. Now, if we multiply one way, then we divide the other way. So, just to refresh our memory for those of you on Mathia, all you're doing is, I have the leg in a 45, 45, 90, so I know both legs are 2, and I multiply to go this direction. Multiply by radical 2, so 2 radical 2. All right? Now, again, I got a 6, I got a 6. To go to the hypotenuse, we multiply. Multiply by radical 2. So our answer, 6 radical 2. That's so we never have to do the Pythagorean theorem. Let's do a harder one. If we know the hypotenuse, then we divide out. So 4 radical 2 over radical 2. And we know that both of them are the same because it's a 45, 45, 90. Okay? All right. Let's do a 30, 60, 90 real quick. Okay? 30, 60, 90 is a little bit more difficult. We have the short leg, we have the long leg, and we have the hypotenuse. Remember, the hypotenuse is always across from the 90 degree. Okay, short leg, multiply. So 5 multiply by radical 3. Multiply. We double when we go to the hypotenuse. So 5 times 2 equals 10. Okay? 6. Multiply. 6 radical 3. Multiply. We double it. And we get 12. Okay? They get a little bit more complicated when we know the other parts. Okay? So, if you multiply one way, then we divide the other way. Divide by radical 3. Divide by radical 3. Okay? Alright. Then, if we have the short leg, we go to the long leg and we double. Okay? Double. So we had the 4 radical 3 over radical 3. And we multiply by 2. Okay? And that gives us 8. What do you mean 8? Why 8? Well, radical 3 over radical 3 is 1. Radical 3 over radical 3 is 1. Alright? So, that's what we're working on. We're going to continue this later in the week. But we're massaging so that we don't have to do as much math. There's a little bit of memorization. Alright, I want to thank everybody for coming this week. On Thursday, we're going to finish our cheat sheet. And for your at-home learning activity, simplify, simplify, simplify. See you on Wednesday, Thursday. Bye.